which indicates that this is the time. So therefore, it's very surprising. Post-mortem precedes registration of UD.
No, Malad, this is what I am told, Malad, and I can only
Is
respond.
someone responsible there to assist?
Yes, certainly, Malad.
If any officer is present, you may speak to him and tell us.
What is it? What time is this?
Can I have a timeline, please?
Hold on. I have
No,
not
no,
even handed it to the.
You have not given. I have been requesting since.
I don't know why you are interfering, sir. I have not even given it to the court.
Just a minute, just a
You
minute.
have.
Allow me to answer the court, please.
There are 3, 4 they have collected.
We have collected.
Is any officer present today?
Yes,
Who is it?
the Joint Director, CBI, my lord.
Ma'am, you have understood our question.
Malad, when he comes back, he records the entire incident and then Malad repeats that. But
Oh, Mr. Sibal, oh, I'm sorry, we can't accept this explanation.
page 2 in the diary itself, Malad, kindly have a look at page 2 if you don't mind, Malad, please.
So what is this? He has recorded minutes, the entire day's proceedings?
He has to, Malad, he has to.
Why has he mentioned this 23, 32 hours, 33, 30
Because
hours?
he's come back at that time, Malad. At the police station at that time, Malad. He therefore recorded it. Malad, there's a lot of.
Okay. Now show,
From your lordships, an assurance that your lordships are looking into it, my lord. I think that should satisfy.
Malad,
With the assurance of no adverse action, my lords.
Lords, we are absolutely not grateful to your lordships that lordships have intervened. Lords, we have not been heard, my lords, at all. Our grievances, my lord, are at the forefront because we are, my lord, facing the brunt of this, my lord, whatever is
Well, the
happening.
reason why we constituted such a broad-based committee is, we have specifically said that the committee shall engage with all stakeholders, including, that will include the resident doctors. So please assure them,
Yes.
that the committee, one second, Mr. Ansari.
sorry.
Please assure the resident doctors, they all are young doctors, that they will be heard by the,
We heard, my lord, and some representation.
but tell us one thing, we can hear you,
Federation.
Mr. Kamath, we hear you for half an hour. We are not the committee.
Lords,
Ultimately, you have to be heard by the committee.
Yes, what we are requesting, my lord, some, my lords, association, whatever your lordships choose, my lord, some representative from the Resident Doctors Association, if they can be a
Yes.
part of the committee.
Yes.
So their
One
voice,
second, Mr. Ansari.
I'm not saying.
You see, please understand.
we leave it to your lordships, my lord.
Mr. Kamath,
Want
please
the voice-
understand. We have thought through this very carefully. If we start now asking for the representatives of various stakeholders to be a part of the committee, that becomes an impossible process because, the committee's work will then get dislocated. You know what happens. You have such an experience yourself. At the same time, we are conscious of the fact that the primary concerns of the doctors, the nurses, the paramedical staff,
There's a pen
that
drive.
has to be taken into account by the members of the committee. You know, for two things, that on the committee, we have very senior women doctors on the committee. The doctors who are on the committee are people who have worked for a long time in their life as part of public health infrastructure. So therefore, what we have expected the committee to do is that the committee will hear these various stakeholders, namely the interns, the residents, the senior residents, representatives of the nurses, the other paramedical staff. So therefore, they are in a hospital, there are a huge number of stakeholders. The committee will ensure that it will hear representative.
Hold on, my lord. In fact, I have taken instructions. So I represent about 30,000 doctors.
Please, and Mr. Kamath, please tell them that the committee will definitely give them a hearing. We'll reiterate that in our order today. We will certainly, Mr. Kamath, your point is well taken. We'll make it clear.
My lords.
Absolutely, Mr. Kamath, we are grateful to you actually for personally, because our hearts go out to all those people who have to go to public hospitals. So we will make an observation that the committee would hear all stakeholders, including the Resident Doctors Association. Of course, not 30,000 doctors, but a representative. Right. And
Permits us, then should we post on the filing, e-filing, the suggestions or the pointers that we have, because it is anonymity which the resident doctors and interns from different places they are requesting, because the direct impact is on them. And their mental state is terrible. There is also a survey report of National Medical Council which says that 28%.
Point taken.
Under-
There should be a portal where, suggestions can be given to the
Yes.
committee, even anonymously, without disclosure of identity.
Yes, Your Lord.
Point well taken. No
Lords,
discussion.
after the status report, could we have 1 minute on the SIT, my lords? We are representing 5 associations of doctors, and the difficulty is that there is an institutional compromise with regard to the financial regularities and the rape. Here's why. There were the same gentleman who was the head of Dr. Shondeep Ghosh, who was head of this RG Kaur Medical College, also, for example, commissioned, asked for CCTV cameras for 14 lakhs to be rented. Now, had he bought those CCTV cameras, they would have been there. It would have been a deterrent, and there would have been better accountability. An SIT 2 days ago was, and I have the notification here, my lords. An SIT was set up by the West Bengal government. To look into these irregularities by the same person, and that only constitutes officials of that are under the control of the West Bengal government.
But would your lordship consider having the status report?
Yes, I do.
Yes, my lord.
We've also filed our report.
SP, Your Honor, I'm Dr. Rajiv Yusuf calling from
Just
Pune.
1 second, everybody can just hold their patience for 2 minutes. Let's quickly run through the two status reports.
The state's report was not called for, but they have, my lord, asked, your lordship's may, my lord, it's entirely your
It's been
lordship.
called for in the order. Why
It
did
has
my
been
learned
called
friend say
for
that?
Order.
I thought we had asked for the,
Yes, of course.
The order.
Page 10, my lord, raise please, my lord, is,
in
page
fact-
10 of yours.
In fact,
Mine,
Malad, I
Lord,
might, if your lordship will give me a minute, Malad, I don't want to interfere.
We'll just quickly run through this, then come back to you in a moment, so that we
Very
go step by
Very
step.
well.
10 para 7, Lord, before that, we have narrated the facts, etc., which broadly your lordships are aware, so I'm not, and I'm obviously not reading, my lord, your lordships may read from para 7. So date and time may kindly be, my lord, taken note of, my lord. Eventually, we have, this is very, very preliminary finding, but we have recorded some,
All right.
flagged some issues.
We'll just.
By itself, my lord, because the scene of offense is altered, everything is, my lord, even the,
So everything is videographed, nothing is altered. Everything is videographed.
my lord,
No, Mr.
without
Chairman,
knowing
the-
anything,
the
Mr.
Postmortem is videographed.
Yes, rest
Scene of-
is
the scene
not
of Crime is
video.
not videographed because the crime is.
The seizure
detected.
memo is there, Malad. Seizure memo is there.
9 o'clock, the crime is detected.
Seizure memo is there, Malad.
Not
Seizure
the
memo is
most
there.
shocking fact,
I-
I am
Malad-
not making this, Mr.
Malad,
Simple is.
that is also
little
videographed.
combative moves.
Malad,
Lord,
Malad,
the most shocking fact, the FIR is registered after cremation at 11:45 night.
The
First,
investigation.
the parents are informed that she is not well by the deputy superintendent. When they reach, they say that she has committed a suicide.
But
Thereafter,
that's
they
not true.
say that
That's not
it
true.
appears to be a death.
No.
Fortunately, the young doctors, the colleagues of this deceased girl, victim, they insisted
Who
that
said?
we want videography, we want this. Look, this is suggestive that even they were suspecting some cover-up. So they were also trying their best.
Well, let's just see the medical examination.
Yes, your lordship.
Lords, the postmortem was done in the same hospital.
mean, I don't
So
want-
that may be.
Postmortem was also done in the same.
I don't want,
We have fled.
this is entirely accusatory. I don't want to, Malad, contradict my learned friend, but the record will show what happened.
Lord, one more fact, my lord, it may.
And we have a note on timeline, exactly what time, what happened. Each minute, what happened?
Ask, can you just give us the page of the PMR? So we don't have to.
I can give PMR, my lord, I postmortem. I have, my lord, handy.
You have the PMR?
Yes, sir. That is provided to us by the, that was by the local police, my lord. It was given to us. Just flag it.
We saw it yesterday.
This report, my lord.
Well, that
Postmortem.
Lord,
202 of our status report, Malas.
My lord, this has the flagging also, whatever your lordship would like to.
But that can't change in any case. The postmortem is postmortem.
Yes.
Page,
Page 13 of the case diary.
Yes. And my lord, our status report also has it, page 202.
Yes. He made these allegations in 2023 in writing addressed to many people, many officials. Yes.
Yeah.
So Sibyl, there's one aspect which is extremely disturbing. GD entry in regard to the unnatural death is recorded at 10:10 in the morning,
That's correct.
right? So
Right.
at 10:10, the police station, in this case, the
Tala police station.
Tala PS is informed that 10:10 that there's
Yeah.
an unnatural death.
Yes.
Notwithstanding all this, the securing of the crime scene and the seizure and everything takes place at 11 o'clock, 11:30 in the night.
No. Well, that's why I've got timelines. Well, this is a bit
No, but-
unfortunate. I'll just give you the timeline. Exactly.
What were we doing up to
But
then?
kindly, I've given minute by minute what happened, Mullahs. We have a timeline prepared for your lordships, Mullahs.
Lord,
And it's backed by videography. It's not, Mullahs, something that we are saying.
Lord, can I be shared with the timeline? at
Yes, we'll share it. I wish you had asked, shared what you passed on to the.
We
court.
don't have to
But
ask,
doesn't
you have
matter.
to give it
But
to
doesn't
CBI.
matter. Doesn't
we
matter.
were on
I
the
don't have
ground.
to
so
request.
Take my lords, could we?
You
be
are
sure of the
bound to
timeline?
give
You should have
everything to
given
the
it yourself.
CBI. You have not given.
We have a problem.
Lord, I believe.
Lord, I am getting Calcutta police. Ships have, Lord.
Mullahs, we have.
As per records. Ah.
That is 11:30.
No,
Now,
that's for the FIR. FIR. UD case was in the morning, Mullahs.
But then
1:47
as
PM.
per the report submitted to us.
No, that's why I have the timeline, Mullahs. It's better, your lordship. I'll
Just
give it to my
listen
lord.
23 is the FIR.
One second, allow me.
That is right.
The scene of crime, including inquest, seizures and autopsy were carried out mentioning the GD entry number 542 dated 9/8/2024. Now, this GD entry was made
And 861.
and it's case number 861.
Mullahs, may I, with your lordship's permission, Mullahs, allow me to place the timeline before your lordship, given minute by minute as to what happened. And Mullahs, if there is, kindly hold on, just give it to my lords, please.
Mr. Sibyl,
Yeah.
just tell us from your record, at what time the postmortem was performed?
Yes, I tell your lordships.
From your record?
Yes.
That is, for the time being
6:10 to 7:10 PM.
in the evening,
Yes,
correct?
correct.
When you are taking the dead body
Yes,
for the purpose of performing postmortem,
yes.
is it a case of unnatural death or not? If it is not a case of unnatural death, why do you have to perform the postmortem? This
is a
one-
case.
Yes, so that
Sorry,
you can respond to it.
Sorry.
There are so many questions.
Yes,
which are
I'm, of
coming in
course.
our mind.
Right.
And we have the best of the assistance
Yes.
in your form. When you start performing the postmortem, that means it is a case of unnatural death.
No doubt about it.
Postmortem starts at 18:10 hours.
Yes,
It comes to an end at 19:10 hours.
yes.
What was the idea in registering UD at 23:30 hours?
That's the FIR, Mullahs. That's not the UD.
No, sir.
Mullahs, I've just,
Just listen to
I'm
us.
sorry.
Either you are right
No.
or
No,
what
it was
was
FIR. FIR
You have
was-
to answer your lordship's question, Mullahs, without interference, please.
Well, you can.
No, no, just
Yes,
one
certainly,
clarification.
certainly.
The records reveal,
Yes,
subject to what you have to further point out to us.
correct.
UD case number 861 of 24 of police station Tala
Yes.
was registered at 23:30 hours. On 9th August 2024, GD entry number 576 and the FIR number 52 of 2024 was registered at 23:45 hours. Is this record correct?
Manoj, may I therefore point out to your lordship, just take the timeline, we have referred everything in
So
it.
according to your record, the UD was registered at what time?
1:45 PM.
1:45?
PM.
No, that's not true.
That 1:45 PM.
How do we reconcile the two records?
Manoj, I'll show that to your lordship.
Because we today have a report
Manoj, but that I'm saying, Manoj.
which indicates that this is the time. So therefore, it's very surprising. Post-mortem precedes registration of UD.
No, Manoj, this is what I am told, Manoj, and I can only
Is
respond.
someone responsible there to assist?
Yes, certainly, Manoj.
If any officer is present, you may
Yes.
speak to him and tell us. Because if this is the fact, then it is something very dangerous.
I agree with, I agree entirely. Let me just, Manoj, the officer is here.
Please.
I may beg my lords to point out one thing.
One-
The
one-
Just a minute.
report-
Just a minute,
Just a
first,
minute,
let
please.
him ascertain. Tell him to make a responsible statement. He should not make a rash
Of
statement.
course not, Manoj, no
Tell
question,
him.
no question about it. Manoj, kindly see page 4 of the diary.
I thought
What time is this?
Can I have a timeline, please?
Hold on. I have
No,
not
no,
even handed it to the.
You have not given. I have been requesting since.
I don't know why you are interfering, sir. I have not even given it to the court.
Just a minute, just a
You
minute.
have
Allow
given.
me to answer the court, please.
There are 3, 4 questions. which
Yes,
we
Manoj,
would
we'll
like-
answer each one, Manoj. And we can't, Manoj, we have to make sure that what we say is right, Manoj. What time is this? Hmm. Yes. Manoj, yes, kindly see, Manoj. Now, kindly see page 4 of what? Of the case diary. It will give some indication as to what happened. Manoj.
Thought.
Yes, it says, Manoj, that.
UD case number 861 of 24 was registered at what hours?
1:45.
From where do you get this?
It mentions, Manoj.
Where do you get?
I'm just trying to show. Make sure that. Date, or not?
That's common, that's common.
Don't you be careful in reading the statement.
Report which we have in our hand, that UD was registered after the inquest Panchanama, after the postmortem.
That was made before the judicial magistrate to carry out the inquest mentions.
Mentions the UD.
But that's page number 2 of the case diary.
That's what we are going to point out.
Now, Mr. Solicitor General,
Yes,
has the CBI collected the record which is available to them?
yes,
They have collected it?
we have collected.
Is any officer present today?
Yes,
Who is it?
the Joint Director, CBI, my lord.
Ma'am, you have understood our question. Come to page of your report which has been tendered today. Read para 10 in your mind, Page 12. Tell us, is this record correct? Is this correct?
Yes, sir. It's
Correct.
based on the documents given to us by the Kolkata.
Why are they showing us some different time? Which is the document they are referring to?
Sir,
Case diary, I have it with me.
Case diary.
sir, this is based on the GD and the documents given to us by the
Correct.
Kolkata police.
But look at the time which you have stated.
It's there, sir, in the GD entry, sir.
Can you
I have
show
a
us?
copy of it.
Can you show us?
Yes, sir.
I'll. Xerox
Xerox
copy.
copies, yes.
I just put mark in, my lord, passing.
They are mentioning the GD of what happened in the entire day, my lords. If your lordship that look at page two, my lords. Page two, it says the application made to the magistrate with the GD and where the UD entry is already mentioned.
You may be right, Mr. Sibal. This is something which even the criminal procedure code doesn't prescribe.
Yes, exactly.
The entire procedure
Yeah.
which has been
Your
followed by your police,
Yes.
police of the state, it is something which at least I have not come across
Yes.
in 30 years of my,
I know. Right. I appreciate it. But Manoj, the facts must be before your lordships. Manoj. That's the important thing, the real
the
fact.
first thing we want to confirm
Yes.
is it true that the UD case was registered at 23:30 hours and that the postmortem and everything preceded the registration of the UD?
No,
case?
no, Manoj.
We'll have to answer.
Yes, please, Manoj.
Second question to
Yes.
you,
But
Mr.
that's
Sibal.
the second question.
Who is this assistant superintendent non-medical? Who is this person?
Superintendent.
Is this assistant superintendent a male or a female?
I believe it's a female, but I just make sure. Female.
Her conduct is also very, very doubtful. Why did she act in this manner?
I can't possibly. Manoj, that's number two.
It's
Then
all right. It's all right.
Oh, kindly pardon me, this is the one copy, my lord, we have. I have marked on the side, flapping is on the right hand side, my lord. First page,
Well, I've got the entire sequence here. GD entry 542 is at 10:10 a.m.
Manoj, I have if your lordship don't mind, Manoj, I mean,
No, I've got your documents. I'm looking at it from your document.
yes,
GD entry, it says 542, 10:10 a.m.
yes,
Says received information over the telephone
yes,
from Ajikor MCH Police Outpost that a lady of PG trainee of so-and-so MCH was found lying in unconscious state at seminar room of chest medicine department of third floor of emergency building in half naked condition. Accordingly informed so-and-so officer in charge and under his order,
yes,
leaving PS with lady police and force for causing inquiry. This is at 10:10 a.m.
correct.
just allow me to intervene.
Now, one second.
The doctors are saying unconscious, though she was already dead.
1 second.
You
Now,
don't
this
need to
this
be a
is
doctor
1
to
second.
understand.
This is 542.
Yes.
Now, next is 576. Now,
Yes,
576 is extremely important. The PM examination over, the dead body of the deceased, the board verbally opined that the death of the deceased was due to the effect of manual strangulation associated with smothering, ante-mortem, and homicidal in nature.
Correct.
Also verbally opined that medical evidence of forceful penetration stroke insertion in her genitalia, possibility of sexual assault. They say possibility. Accordingly, PO has been cordoned under proper guard. Also, several witnesses were examined and the statement was recorded, consulted CCTV footages in and around the vicinity of the PO.
Yes.
One thing therefore which is very clear is that the cordoning off and the preservation of the crime scene takes place after the post-mortem report is conducted. This is what the GD entry itself says. So first, the PM takes place between 6 and 7 in the evening, after which they start cordoning off the crime scene. Now just go forward. Experts of SFL, WB, have visited the spot under their direction and able guidance. Incriminating articles and documents were received under videography in proper seizure list after observing all legal formalities by seizure list dated 9th August. Dog squad also arrived on the spot on the basis of the prayer of investigatory
30 hours.
Page number two, just see page number
No, but
two.
this is the case diary.
No,
It
see,
shows that the UD case is registered
No, that's.
after he returns to the police station.
I don't want to, Manoj, contradict, Manoj, kindly see page two
Okay,
of the case diary.
these are their documents.
Yes, as given to us.
We'll part with you for 2
And
minutes.
after return to the police station, the seized articles were kept in Malkhana White MK number 52 of.
Before that, your lordship may see the last page of this.
Would my lord,
Last but one.
may I pleading with your lordship, look at. page
Second
two,
last, my
Manoj.
lord. After return to PS under order of
Okay.
Okay, that we have seen.
Judy case has been registered, my lord, that
Case
is at
diary.
2030.
Make us understand this. The circle quotient, what is this?